You want to know the truth? The fastest way to see who your real friends are isn't waiting for betrayal, it's not catching them in gossip, and it is not even about how they act when life is easy. It is about one single Stoic habit that most people are too afraid to use. The habit is silence. Not ghosting, not ignoring, but deliberate, chosen silence. When you stop over-explaining yourself. When you stop rushing to justify your choices, when you simply say, "This is what I'm doing," without defense or apology, the masks fall off. Watch how quickly people reveal whether they respect you or whether they were only there because they could manipulate you. Fake friends need your excuses to survive. They need the fuel of your explanations to maintain control. Real friends don't. Real friends understand without you having to perform. That's why silence is so powerful. It doesn't just protect your energy. It acts as a spotlight, exposing who was real and who was fake all along. Think about it. The next time you tell someone "I can't make it" without giving a reason, pay attention to how they respond. Do they guilt trip you? Do they press and demand explanations? Or do they respect your boundary with no questions asked? A Stoic knows that people reveal their true nature not when you give them what they want, but when you refuse to. Marcus Aurelius wrote that the opinion of others is nothing but noise. Epictetus taught that you can't control what others say or think. You can only control your response. And Seneca warned that most people are more interested in keeping you convenient than keeping you respected. That is why this habit is brutal but liberating. You stop feeding people's need for your justification, and instead, you let their reaction reveal their loyalty. It's like standing still in a storm. The ones who can stand with you in silence were never standing with you in the first place. And here's the harsh truth. Fake friends don't hate you for what you do. They hate you for not needing to explain it to them. They feed on your energy, your validation, your apologies, because it makes them feel superior. They're addicted to your need to please. But the second you stop explaining, you stop being their supply. Suddenly they're exposed. They can't hide behind concern. They can't pretend their pressure is love. They show you who they really are: controlling, insecure, and manipulative. Meanwhile, the few who stay silent with you, the ones who don't need details or defenses, are the ones who truly respect you. And that's the Stoic's ultimate filter. Not a speech, not a test, not a confrontation. Just silence. And it's not easy, because we're trained to explain, to defend, to make everyone comfortable. But the more you explain, the weaker you look. The less you explain, the more powerful you become. Think of a king. Does a king explain his every decision to the court? No. He acts, and his presence alone commands respect. You must carry yourself the same way. Not rude, not arrogant, but firm. Because silence doesn't just expose fake friends, it elevates you above them. It sets a standard that only the loyal can meet. So here's your challenge. This week, practice it. Next time someone asks why about your choices, give them no performance, no story. Just a calm, clear answer and silence. Watch carefully who respects it and who can't handle it. That's how you'll know who is real. And remember this: the people who deserve your loyalty will never demand your explanation. The people who demand your explanation never deserved your loyalty. If you found value in this, subscribe for more Stoic truths that cut through the noise and expose reality for what it is. And if you're ready to live with unshakable strength like this video, it tells YouTube you're one of the few who actually want the truth.